line this up for us.
As you look around here today, the majority of people involved in this demonstration are grey-haired, benign-looking folk who you might consider would be more comfortable pursuing a range of retirement activities in more comfortable surroundings. But don't be misled. We're here because we're angry. We're very angry at the dismissive way the Redland City Council is treating people from the southern Moreton Bay Islands in relation to parking at Wynham Creek. And we're here because we have a strong commitment to representing the needs and interests of hundreds of other islanders who are also very angry but cannot be here because of work or other commitments. If you go down to the ferry terminal at Wynham Creek any day between about 5 a.m. and around 8 a.m, you'll see between 500 and 600 workers from the Simbies hurrying off the ferries. And later in the morning, the ferries will deliver a stream of older people. And while some of these commuters will wait for buses to take them to their destinations, the majority will head for their cars. If they're lucky, they have been able to park legally nearby, but in many cases they'll either have to walk hundreds of metres to their cars or will have squeezed them in illegally into illegal or time-limited zones. Frequently, they'll find a parking ticket on the windscreen. It's this type of situation, which is repeated daily, that makes us angry. Because despite consistent pleas to and much reasoning with the council over many years regarding the need for more and better parking arrangements, little worthwhile has happened. Islanders have sometimes been portrayed as a self-indulgent bunch who clog up the Wynham Creek area with our cars when we should be using public transport or be involved in car sharing or other arrangements. But the fact is, islanders own and rely on private motor vehicles for the same reason that mainland residents do, because public transport or other arrangements do not meet our needs for work, for our health requirements, or for other reasons. The major difference is that while mainlanders can park their cars at home each night, islanders can't do this and must park at Wynham Creek as they have done for decades. But the facilities at Wynham Creek are already inadequate, and under the latest council plans, which involve the installation of parking meters, the situation will get even worse. Now, mainlanders could well dismiss this problem of being of little concern to them. But as last week's Redland Times suggested, this may become a precedent for introducing parking meters across the city. It's therefore in every Redland ratepayer's interests to support the Simbi campaign against parking meters at Wynham Creek and the likelihood of them being installed elsewhere in the Redland. I'm sure this possibility will be of concern to every ratepayer. It's also an issue for every councillor. In their profiles and visions on the council website, a number of councillors have indicated their commitment to aspects such as quality lifestyles for all, development of the social and urban environment in accordance with residents' wishes, equity for today's and tomorrow's generations, a sense of community, and a sustainable future for the Redland. These are issues of importance to every Redlander, and for which we have a right to hold our elected representatives accountable. Islanders, as an integral part of the Redland, are not seeking special treatment. Just an indication from all councillors that they take their commitment to all ratepayers seriously and will consider the parking and other needs of islanders in a fair and equitable way. In this context, we seek the support of all Redland ratepayers in ensuring that we all get a fair deal. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this